Hey everyone, I'm Mecca from my self-publishing blueprint, and I get to sit down with David Minshall from, he's one of our students, started with us a little while ago, and David just hit his first $1,000. I believe it was like $1,300 just so last month. So, hey David, congratulations and welcome to the channel, man. It's great to have you here.
Good to be here. Thanks.
Excellent, man. All right, bud. So you started, let's go through your story first off. Okay. Like why you started publishing, when you started publishing, if you've taken any previous courses or were you just doing like, watching YouTube videos, figuring things out. Let's kind of bring everybody up to speed with your story. All right.
Okay. Okay. So why? At the time, in night shifts, like 10, 12-hour shifts at a casino, I hated it. But enough of that. And I got to the point where I've seen a lot of other people making money through passive income. I thought, intrigued, what's that? Following through a few blogs and stuff, came across a guy. And within that, it was self-publishing. And I've always been interested in like creative stuff anyway. Writing, design, things like that. So I thought, well, give it a go. Why not? I did take a previous course.
Which course was it?
That course was Self-Publishing Revolution.
Okay.
That was, I'd say, beginning of 2017, of last year. And at the beginning, it was okay, but going through it, paying around about $200 a book. It was pretty expensive for me. Like I didn't have a lot of spare cash, but I thought I'd give it a go. I'd say about 3, 4, 5 books later, it just wasn't working for me.
Okay,
it's like $1,000 down like in the bin for.
That's scary, right? Like when you're starting off and you've all this money's going out and you're just trying to figure it out and nothing's sticking. It's kind of like you get that sick feeling in your stomach.
I was like daunting. I told my girlfriend about what I was doing. She's like, "Oh, are you getting anything back from this?" I was like,
Nope.
It wasn't good, man. Like,
okay.
And then I just left it for a year.
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't until December when I found the blueprint. It was through the same guy's blog I found the revolution through. I thought, okay, I'll give this a go.
Yeah, why don't we give him a shout out? He's a good friend of mine, man.
Whose blog was it? Michael Jack.
Fresh Belief.
Yeah, that's at freshbelief.com. Yeah. It's a pretty cool guy.
You're welcome, Michael.
And I went through that for Black Bull, the blueprint, and then from December until now, that's when I think that's $1,400.
$1,400. So you hit your first $1,000 within your first 90 days.
Yeah,
right, 90 days. So that's cool, man. Let's before we talk about where you're at right now, talk about the first what changed your first few weeks, few months, going from Self-Publishing Revolution to the blueprint. What were like why did it work here and you're struggling over there? What were some changes or some things that happened?
I think did I say there's a few other publishing courses, but I think the basis of it's pretty similar. It's just the extra little bits that are in there. And in this one, I found a lot more information that wasn't in the Revolution. I'm not going to tell people what it is. Like,
well, give them the general sense, right? Because chances are people watching this are kind of thinking, it's like, oh, which course should I go with? So what were the things that kind of popped in the blueprint?
Things relating to titles, like keyword for your book, how long is the title, what's in it, things like that. And it's simple stuff, but it really helped. It helped for me. The whole keywords linking to your book, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
You can, and that. It's just crazy. It's so obvious things, but it helps so much. In the Facebook, I think the Facebook groups, like this one compared to Revolutions, one, it's much more friendly, I think, which it makes you want to ask questions. Like I couldn't be bothered to ask questions because they're like some stupid answer. Well, like saying, well, why don't you know this?
Almost like a dictator's running it.
Yeah, kind of. But it's like, that's one question is like, stupid boy, why didn't you know this sort of thing?
Ouch. Yeah.
So I thought, well, wherever. But say the Facebook company has helped me so much. Like I can go in there, search for anything, and I'll know where it is. It's crazy. It's crazy how just much a group of people who interact with each other quite often can help and have such an impact.
Right.
It's insane.
No, that's awesome, man. I know you're in the Facebook group almost every day, jumping in there, either responding to somebody's question or just asking general questions there. So yeah, I appreciate you saying that, because the Facebook group is one thing that I'm really proud of. And I tell people that the course is good, but the Facebook group is really what you want to pay for.
Yeah, like if you're going to buy it, I'd pay the setup fee just for that.
Right.
As well, like the information in the course, but there's so much more you can get from other people that you just don't get from yourself. It's like Jacob. The things that he posts in there, I thought there's some of the yesterday or the day before. I was like, shit. Went in there, did it, and now I'm just finishing the book, and I think it's going to be awesome. Just
nice.
Somebody said. It's just crazy.
And you're writing your books yourself now, huh?
Yeah. I just some people could call you tight, but I just didn't have the spare cash to keep paying $200 for every book.
No, man, and that's exactly what I tell people. It's like if you don't have the cash right now, just take it. How long does it take you to write the book? Roughly
a couple of days, and then going through it, editing it, maybe doing the book covers as well.
So within a week, can you get a book done?
Yeah, easy.
Like around. You're still working, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So within a week, you can write a book, edit it, clean it up, so it's good enough to publish.
Oh yeah, really, really easy.
So if you don't have $200 or $300 to outsource a book, just spend a week writing it, clean it up, and you're good to go.
I mean, like, just give a shout out to Vincent Note, whose course I took for writing them books.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, if you haven't got $200 to spend on a book, spend 90, learn how to write your own books, and make a shitload more.
That's awesome, man.
Because eventually, like, everyone wants to outsource all the work and do nothing, which that's the end goal. But for now, I don't mind putting in the work to have the amount of books, so it can just relax later in the future.
That, you know what, and I think so many new people who are getting into the whole make money online thing need to realize that, right? It's you're not going to have that lifestyle right away. I don't even have that lifestyle. I'm grinding and working my tail off every single day still, because you put in the work now so you can enjoy it, later down the road, right?
Definitely. And so I'd rather trade a few hours every day for doing nothing. It's way better.
Nice, man. Nice. And so where's your business right now? So now you're doing about $1,300-$1,400 a month or so. And
that was from last month. Yeah. Hopefully it just continues to get better from there with the books that are just going to keep coming out.
Excited. And you're still writing your books yourself? You're not outsourcing any of them yet, are you?
No. Nothing, like everything to writing, editing, covers, the whole thing. The only thing is like audiobooks, which I haven't got time for.
Right. So let's talk about that. So you said earlier, was it half your sales are audiobook sales right now? Yeah.
And it's consistent as well. Like, it's not like, one sale here, one sale there, or more from one book. It's just the whole thing through. And I don't know why. Like, for me, it just seems that whatever niches or keywords I go into, it just
audiobooks are just the top
and
thing.
I'm happy about that. I'll take that all day.
Right. Yeah. It always boggles me when people are like, hey, my ebook sales are suffering, or, it's like, but your audiobook sales are kicking ass. Who cares about your ebook sales then? Right. Like,
I think the good thing about that is, you've got your ebook that sells one copy, but that's it. And you don't get any extra from that. You sell an audiobook and you get a bounty. That's $50 for one book.
Right.
So if you sell, I don't know, amazing, like 10, 20 copies of it, it's $1,000, $500 to $1,000 for doing nothing. Right.
Nope. That's cool. What's some advice or tips that you would give some new people just starting off? Like, what were some of the mistakes that you made that if you want to share those so they could avoid those?
I'd say Like, I haven't got a clue about keywords. Sometimes still, I don't think I have. That's the thing that scared me the most. Like,
Okay.
changing my ability, do I, don't I? But what I'd say is, one, write your own books so that you're not spending $200 on each keyword that you want to go into. If you write them yourself, it's completely free. And if it takes off, do what you want. Spend $1,000 on book written if you want to. At least you know that it works. I just do everything yourself.
You're a real big believer. Just do it all yourself and don't spend a ton of money on it. If
you have got the cash, like, that's amazing. Do it. But me personally, I haven't. Like, I've got a wedding this year. I've got loads of stuff to pay for. Man.
Let's go.
Yeah, thanks, man. And I've got all this other stuff, so I don't have spare cash. So if you really want to,
this is awesome. This is so key, because I was just talking to somebody via email, and they were looking. It's like, man, I don't have money to continue with Kindle publishing, and they had like just got the course. They were just trying to figure out, get going. It's like, oh, just write it yourself. Just do it. It's a little bit more work. Might be a little bit more, like, for me, writing it myself is like 10 times more frustrating than just paying somebody to do it, right? But if I didn't have the cash and I knew it was going to work, right? Even if I didn't know it was going to work, I'd sit down, take a couple days, write it, publish it.
I mean,
yeah.
People like with online income who want to do this sort of thing. I dare say there's a lot of freelance writers out there who look at things like this. If they're consistently writing books for other people and going to get paid a one-off fee, switch to this, man. You're doing the same thing and you're getting a hell of a lot more money.
Yep.
Pay, I don't, the course is now. I think I paid just under $100, I think, when it was. I think it might have gone up either way.
Yeah.
What is it now?
It's about to go to $297.
$297. That's worth it, man. From how much I paid for previous courses and stuff, it's well worth it. I've made my money back 5, 6, 7 times fold in 3 months.
That's awesome.
Total money.
That's really cool. So, awesome. Well, man, thank you so much for taking some time to chat here. Really, really appreciate it. And let's keep rocking and rolling. And I can't wait to see you crack that first $5,000 month in the next little bit here.
Hopefully, man.
Awesome, buddy. We'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye.